it was about watching people reacting to viral videos and looking at them as a form and a system and thinking about what's appealing to them, how people react to them. So because they rely on a shared beat, often with a commercial track, then there's something there which links them, which means that you could dance to them. And they sit in this weird space where they're like a music video that people watch in their office, but it's something different to something that people dance to in clubs, that they're this kind of odd hybrid kind of medium, which is part satire, part commercial entity. And it was just trying to investigate what that is and what that does.
I threw a wish in the well, don't ask me, I'll never tell. I looked to you as it fell, and now you're in my way. I trade my soul for a wish, pennies and dimes for a kiss. I wasn't looking for this, but now you're in my way.
And trying to see how that plays out in a live space, how people react to it. And also understanding that mediums have a place. So there's a couple of videos which kept on spurring on this idea, one of which would be Baraka Flacka Flame's head of state.
I'm the head of the motherfucking state, nigga. I brought you change, nigga. What the fuck you thinking, nigga?
So it's actually, it plays on racist stereotypes, but it's to the beat of In the Paint, so a quite recognised successful hip hop track. But this kind of racist parody, and it's actually quite funny, but then when you show it to somebody and you say, look at this, because when you share it, and you share it not as in a share online, as a send or a Facebook message or a tweet or whatnot, when you're next to somebody and you say, look at this thing, isn't it funny? Suddenly you realise that it's actually not that funny, it's quite racist. And that it's quite problematic. And that, and there's a few of those which, when you view them singly, they do these, it's kind of all right to laugh at because it's private, even though you're sharing it online and it's viewed the same. But because you've got this atomized viewing of it, then you can almost get away with a lot more. And then when you take it into a shared space and you have to watch it and laugh with somebody with it, so you realise how problematic and the fact that they rely a lot on racism and sexism and very problematic stereotypes. So for me, it was watching a few of these things and seeing how they fit when you watch them together, and then thinking, well, what about if I put it out there to loads of people? What happens if it was in a club and loads of people watched it and it was a big shared experience rather than 2 or 3 people or 5 people or 7 people, etc.